This is good stuff, actually. I was talking to a team member of mine yesterday, and we were talking about this coming bull market and how we are like super prepared from any side and angle of the market. And we really had that billionaire laugh already, like, like it's gonna be fucking beautiful, bro. And it's a shame if you do not do the same thing. What the what am I talking about? Well, I want to talk about the fact that we need to take profits in crypto, but also that if you do that, how you can still have that without that you feel like I'm gonna miss out. What the fuck? Because that's not what you want. You want to be able to take profits in this crypto market as soon as it explodes, but you also want to have a position still because it could still go up. So let's talk about the best way to do that. Why do I have this in my screen? By the way, we'll talk about that. But this is interesting shit right here. So, welcome to the Fomo Factory. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on. Don't just listen to it, please do it. Actually, like. Yes, coffee was on a discount. Bitcoin pushing against all-time highs still. Bitcoin dominance, unfortunately, as well. So that's a bit of a bummer. Altcoins on the Bitcoin pair, yeah, made a new cycle low again today, right? So today is not a good day if you are heavy into altcoins. But I mean, come on, man, this is going up somewhere at around the end of the year. So who gives a shit what it's doing this week or whatever, right? Altcoins on the Bitcoin pair sitting at crucial support right here. And like, hey, we might not see as big of an alt season as we did before, but at least something this cycle, right, would be good. And that's definitely coming. It's gonna fucking skyrocket, of course. USDT dominance is also beautiful because this is how much money is sitting in USDT. And that was going down, 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 down. And now it broke this very interesting support line because this was going up since March, and that's basically since when the altcoin market was going down. So the trend has broken, and therefore this actually is also, another way of looking like, hey, a confirmed breakout right here. So very good. Now, taking profit is gonna be like so freaking key in this coming year, right? And there's no straight answer like this is how you should do it. And if there was, you would definitely not hear it from me. But I will let you know what I will do. And I also will let you know how you will not miss out on everything else, basically. Okay, I'm gonna just show you what I did in the last 2 years, basically, in this crypto market to now be in a position that I feel like, is it going down? Is it going sideways? Is it going up? Like everything that crypto does is for me. And you want to be the too, right? You want to do that. It's funny, I think. Probably not. What I did, I don't want to take you back in time, right? Because now we are not where we were 2 years ago. But in 2 years from now, we will be where we were 2 years ago, but then in a kind of a different cycle, right? If you know what I mean. 4-year cycles in tech, bro, believe it. So in a year or two from now, we will be, well, let's say 1 year from now, we will be starting the bear market, give or take. And in 2 years, we should be somewhere around the bottom of that bear market if it's so predictable. But hey, so far it is. And what a lot of people did, they looked at Bitcoin. Let me first show the mistake that I think a lot of people made, right? I'm not telling you that you did that as well, but what I just noticed, a lot of people made this mistake. They looked at Bitcoin and they were like, buy! And here they kind of start to realize like, oh, fuck, this might actually be a bear market. So here they were like, lower, lower, lower. And it didn't go lower. And here they felt like, okay, maybe we should buy it up again, right? So let's get into altcoins because Bitcoin has bottomed, right? People, they always see a crypto bull market or a crypto bear market as one thing. Well, in fact, there is a Bitcoin bull and bear market. And apart from that, there's also an altcoin bull and bear market. It's very simple. Bitcoin is not in a bear market at this moment. Altcoins are in a small bear market at the moment. Now, what a lot of people did is if they bought the bottom, they bought somewhere in November 2022. However, if you look at altcoins on the Bitcoin pair, November 2022 was here. So, although Bitcoin bottomed, altcoins weren't even halfway there on their Bitcoin pair, right? They're still going down to the day of today. The bear market for altcoins isn't over. It's taking 3 years already. Fucked up, right? Good news is we're close to the bottom than the top. And you survived, I hope. At least people that are actually dead cannot see this video. So yes, you survived, right? But we still had a long way to go. So what people did is they bought altcoins, they bought altcoins, they bought altcoins, altcoins. And like at a certain point, we got some kind of a bear market rally and it felt like, here we go. And here we didn't go. And now they're hard lows again, right? So that's a mistake that people made. They kept on buying the falling knives. And yeah, so far that's not really paying off. What I did was this. Very simple. And I'm not saying this, I'm not making this video to show you like, hey, if you would have done this cycle, then you would have, I'm saying like, hey, this is what I applied this cycle, this worked, so I'm gonna fucking do this again in the next cycle, right? And I already wanted to say this. If the plans by then change because all of a sudden everything is completely fucking different, of course, let you know, but chances, I think, are very small of that happening. So what I did is I started buying Bitcoin as a spot bag, right? You want to have a bag of crypto in your spot and just hold it. Bitcoin, worth it, right? Especially from this point. Bitcoin bottomed, and then we can nicely ride the altcoin market down while Bitcoin is already, woo, right? Other than that, what I did buy were Launchpad tokens and node sales. So Launchpad tokens, they also went down against Bitcoin and even against the dollar still at some point, right? But Launchpad tokens, they gave me access to new launches. Like, for example, Seedify. I don't know exactly where I bought it, but somewhere, I don't know, somewhere. I have a pretty decent entry, luckily. But this gave me access to pre-sales. Now, here, we were in the same stage of the market as where we are right now. Same sentiment, bad, basically. Sentiment is now even worse because now people feel like, what? But Bitcoin is going up and altcoins are not. Something is wrong. And it was just like, this is a fucking bear market, right? Now people actually think something is wrong. Yeah, with yourself maybe. This is cyclical behavior again, right? So bought a bag of CD5, for example. And although I wrote the price down a little bit, I did participate in some lunches. Now, people did not want to participate in these lunches because, hey, everything was looking bad, right? So what did CD5 say? Hey, guys, there is a first come, first serve round because we have it sold out. Here you have more allocation. After that round, they were like, guys, we still haven't sold out because there's nobody here, of course, right? Here you have more allocation for first come, first serve too. So I bought that as well because they have a refund policy. That's so great about these Launchpads. With one sale, for example, Hypercycle, I invested like 10K in that case. And I did not even at the highest tier. Crazy. That thing did a 12x and maintained these high levels for a long time. So that was just one sale that I completely, only that sale completely paid for all my Seedify tokens. Crazy, right? So my Seedify bag is now free. If it didn't work out, then I would just took a refund and I still have that 10K, right? So there are some exceptions here and there in the crypto market. If this was a coin that you would make money on by buying it low and selling it high, then I would have said right here, like, no, it's not worth it right now. We're going down, right? But you also don't want to miss out. Like, it takes one 10x and you play even again. So that's what I did. What I also did, I was talking a lot about node sales, right? So basically, what I was doing, IDOs, note sales, like these early opportunities, because in a bear market is the best time to invest for something later. And what I basically was doing, what I hated back then, but what I love right now, making sure that I have a passive income, right? Because now I have like from C5, from all these launch pads, I have so many vestings from more than 100 projects, right? A lot of them are down, right? Definitely, but some are not, and they quite compensate for that. I have so much money coming from all places. Also, these notes. And I was very vocal. I think it was end of 2022 about Delesium, right? Now, Delesium, they came out in April something 2023. Yeah, so we talked about it somewhere here, right? And we bought these notes. And the people that were in day or week one or even month one or whatever ever bought a note, they have a sick passive income right now, right? Because you get a lot of these tokens now because you bought low. Nobody gave a shit in crypto, right? So the prices were low. And therefore, we have a lot of a project, for example, that's now sitting at $200 million market cap something, and that's generating a great passive income. So back then, I had to invest. I had to see my portfolio had a certain amount of cash, invest, and don't have that cash anymore. But I didn't immediately get tokens in that portfolio. So my portfolio went down back then, right? But not by putting it into altcoins and losing it. Not by making sure that I get something back later. Now is the time that I'm getting it back. And that makes taking profits in a bull market way easier. And therefore, I'm going to nail this bull market. I know that already, right? Because why? A lot of people, they look now at their altcoin bags. Most people are in a loss. I did some polls here and there. It's not I'm just making this up. Most people are in a loss. And the people that are not are like not very far from their initial entry. But most people don't even have profit at this point. So what people now have to do in this market is look at the losses, feel like complete fucking shit right now, right? And whenever the market goes up, they will play even here. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how big your loss is, right? And then they hope that it gets even further, right? They hope that it might go up even further because otherwise, then what have they done, right? They made up for the losses. Yeah, you came in crypto to make profits, right? So these people have a long way to go to be in profits. Now, I am pretty chill and okay with the fact that I have this passive income because I know I make money. I can DCA the lows right now. But also, whenever the market goes up, I have a spot bag as well, of course, right? Like I have my altcoins that I like. I make some videos about them occasionally. But most people in this crypto market are now hoping for a 10 or 20x or 50x, or if you like Superman and those kind of retard channels, then 100x here and 100x there. But let's be real. That's 100x's. It's not going to happen on your complete portfolio. Like, let's be real. So, that's a bit of a bummer, man. What I now feel like, but these people feel like they need it, right? If I now see that the altcoin market is going up, after a 5x or so, I will take a big bunch from my crypto out of the market, right? And you might listen to this and be like, yeah, but dude, why? I mean, you just made a video saying that it could do 20x yesterday. Like, why would you, or the day before, why would you do that? Because I want to play it safe. I have for me, it's different. This is my job, right? This is my income. But also, I can take a lot of money out. But because of these past investments that I have done, seed investments, IDOs, note sales, I always have coins, right? If I sell everything today, I again have something tomorrow. That way, I'm never fully out of the market. So that makes me feel like, The first level is the best, I think, still. But that's making sure that you are always in a good position, right? Most people, they are struggling. They feel like, man, I want to take profits as soon as I have them because I need some liquid stables and making sure that I can't get a loss. But yeah, I also want my exposure to the upside, so I should DCA out. And for me, it's a little easier now, luckily, because I've been preparing for this. It's not that I'm now in a luxury position because I was lucky or whatever. I sacrificed 2 years in the deepest of the bear market, the last money that I had, basically, with the expectation that this bull market was about to come. And now it's coming, right? That's what you do in crypto. When everybody is scared, you buy. That's the investment that you make. That's a sacrifice that you make, the gamble that you're making, basically. And then later, when the market turns around, then you are the one with the profits, not the people who buy whenever the market does turn around. Like, that's the people that you dump on, right? That's what I did in the bear market. And now, therefore, I'm in such a great position. And therefore, I'm very comfortable right now. Like, if I have a coin in my portfolio and it does a 2x, I'm going to take my initial out, right? For most people, it's like, yeah, after a 2x already, like, yeah, if you want to get a 10x out of it and you first take your initial out, then it actually has to do a 20x, right? I know. And that's less likely to happen. But for me, it's like, I don't care, man. I don't care. I have coins enough everywhere, right? And I just want to make sure that I'm at least unable to lose. Right, let's get that out of the way. I've said that before. You came in crypto to make money. So if you then think like, okay, what's the opposite of that? Well, that's losing money. So you have to make sure that that's at least not possible, right? Therefore, I'm just locking in, man. I'm just locking in and make sure that I'm very comfortable in this coming bull market, because I can tell you guys, I said this also before, but a bull market is stressful. We haven't been in the stress yet. Like, this is very demotivating probably. But if you look at the altcoin market, we have been in panic for a lot of people, right? For a lot of people, it was like, well, bear market, what the fuck does that come from? Yeah, panic. We have been in boredom. We have been in a bit of like, yes, it can do it. And we have been in disappointment, like, what? It didn't. But we haven't been in stress. I can guarantee you, please quote me on this next year. I can guarantee you that this part is stressful as fuck. You won't sleep. I don't hope that you live with somebody, with your mom, your girlfriend, your dog, whatever, because they're not going to like you this year, right? Next year. Because it sucks. And you will become a bad person. Your mood is going to fucked up. Like, even if you're making money, you're constantly thinking like, should I take profits? It's moving too fast. I don't have time to think. I wish I did that a year ago, right? Like, oh, it's so much could have, would have, should have, and you don't even have time to think about it. It's going to be fucked up. Therefore, you want to make sure, really, believe me, guys, this is super dangerous, right? Because you can also get wrecked right here. You could also think like, wow, like here, we've been ranging such a long time, right? Here, for like November 2018 till June 2000, almost 2 years, we've been ranging. Finally, we broke out right here, and we did a 100% 2x. Let's say that's a 4x on your actual altcoins. People here felt like, finally, we broke out, 4x. Time to take most of my crypto off the table, take some profits. Smart, right? And then this happens. And they be like, fuck. I've been waiting so long for just a 4x while I could just like, okay, oh, fuck, shit. Okay, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it back. Believe me, this will happen to most people in the coming bull market again. This will happen to most people. And why is that? Because they are getting fucking emotional. Again, there's a lot of stress. You do not have time to think, and you will make stupid decisions. And the only way, in my experience, to prevent that is making sure that you take your emotions out of the market. And by how do you take your emotions out of the market? Making sure that you are well positioned no matter what, right? I always have stables. Even now, it's a bull market. People told me at the beginning of this year, you should be all in. If I was, then I wasn't that in that great shape right now. Always have stables. Always have crypto in this stage of the market, at least. Make sure that you take your emotions out, right? And that's why what I just said. Get crypto from all places, right? Make sure that if you sell your bags, basically, that there's always something that you feel like, okay, but if it moves right now, then I'm happy because of this. And if you have nothing, yeah, then the bull market is going to be more painful than a bear market. Believe me, people got depressed in bull markets of how they missed out. You wait 4 years, you put yourself through all this shit in 4 years, and then in this one quick year in the bull market, it's so easy to fuck it all up. There are suicide cases in crypto because of bullshit FTX, for example, or Luna, but also because of this kind of behavior. And very unfortunately, it's 100,000% guaranteed will happen next year as well. And I don't want you to be one of those. The market is giving us all the same cards. And it's really up to you how you play it. So positioning yourself in a market where things are low is crucial. It's not just like, it's crucial, right? If you look at the altcoin market right now, again, let's switch to the Bitcoin pair because, hey, Bitcoin is doing great. So once your altcoin starts to outperform Bitcoin, it will do fantastic against the dollar pair, right? People underestimate how much more important Bitcoin pairs are than dollar pairs, right? So positioning yourself at the bottom is crucial. Yeah, look at this chart, dude. Like, what are you waiting for? Like, this is the perfect chance. It's perfect, right? So, I don't know where we are in the cycle. Yeah, we are at like November 2024. I'm shooting this video one day before. Bitcoin, by the way, likely to have its highest monthly close ever. Pretty cool. But if you look at this, like in this market, we had a bottom in August 2019, and we had the last bottom in end of 2020, basically. Here we had the bottom in June, July, not far from August 2023, 4-year cycle. And this might be also the bottom end of 2024, right? Also 4 years later. This was a higher low. This is a lower low. That's different. So we have to see how this plays out. Could do something like this still. And then, I don't know. But if you overall look at this chart, then it's pretty clear to me that we are way closer to the bottom than the top, right? It's pretty obvious here. So prepare in this phase. Now, I said on Telegram, if you are not in our group, join it. Like, it's free. There's a link down below. Just come talk to us, man. I said this. My head is in the way. Fuck that. I notice some people, first sentence typo right away. I notice some people here go with the market sentiment. I can honestly say the best thing to do is ignore it or go against it. 8 months ago, we saw a preview of what the altcoin market can do once things turn around a bit. And so far, nothing is different. My key points that I'm very convinced about is alt season will happen next year. Launchpads are the best sectors to buy right now. IDOs will go parabolic. Gaming will be huge. And we still have plus minus 1 year of bull market to go. Do not try to outsmart the market or get bearish at bottoms. That has never worked for nobody. Why would it work for you? Patience is key. We have been patient for 3 years now. In my opinion, the next year, this patience will be rewarded. And specifically, lunch pads are the best sector to buy right now. Look, that's what it is, right? If you are now investing like I did back in the day, like that example that I gave at the beginning of the video of Hypercycle, nobody gave a shit. Nobody wanted to buy it. Nobody had the money for it. Nobody had the interest. That gave me a higher allocation. That project did a 12x. It wasn't even great, but it was just good, right? And it made me have a complete full allocation in the Seedify token worth of tens of thousands of dollars right now. So we are now in the same stage, but slightly better. Why? Because the altcoin market will go into a alt season. I've made a couple of videos about that lately. I don't want to explain again why that is, but that will happen, very probably. So let's say it does this, right? We are now investing here. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody is here. Nobody knows about shit. It's a ghost town right now. So your allocations are better, right? You get low prices, you get more allocation. And the vestings, they will follow during a parabolic altcoin bull market. How easy do you want things to be? The cheat code right here. This is it. Really, 100%. So I'm playing that game. I'm fucking playing that game, right? Same now, by the way, just also goes for buying altcoins on the open market. If you're like, oh, we've got these launch pads, whatever. You can buy Web3 wells, like I said yesterday. But you can also buy altcoins on the open market. Like, look, we are at a bottom, cycle bottom today. It never has been this low since February 2021. That's like fucking 3.5 years ago. Never been it then. Stupid video. So, if anything, this is a golden opportunity right here. Now, Lumia. This is just an example that I want to give. I gave the example of Delicium, right? Delicium, again, spoke about it in the deepest of the bear. The people that followed this, they now make a passive income. And it's a good one, real good one. But Lumia was the same thing, right? If you have Lumia, then you also have these nodes, right? I have 7 nodes right here. I get, I don't know, this is from, I think, last week, something like that. Token price is like what, 115? Make kind of $50 a day with this or something. And that's with the prices that it has during an altcoin low. Right? Adds up. I talked about the Sonic nodes. Sonic nodes, I will still leave a link down below for this thing. Because this is like, yeah, watch my video about it. I will make a follow-up very soon on this, by the way. They have some good stuff coming. But this is also one that's still coming. You can participate. Well, no, it's $300. Like, node sales used to be $5,000 at the cheapest, right? Look at Gala, Myria, Playable, whatever. There's OXVM still having their node sale. A Bitcoin layer 2, basically. Well, not layer 2, but again, I have a separate video for that. We had Agent Layer, right? Agent Layer was quite funny, actually. Came out, fucking sucked, and then it recently is doing okay, right? It goes from 8 cents to 28 cents. Projects sometimes just need time. And that's the thing. If nowadays the sentiment is very much changing. If you participate in a node sale or a seed sale or you know, a public sale, whatever, and the price doesn't do a 10x immediately at TGE, then people are fucking bearish. While guys, we have 1 year parabolic alt season to come that we haven't even seen yet this cycle. Let it get vested during that period. See what it does by then, right? If it still acts bad, then we can say, okay, project's fucked up, right? But TGE, yeah, the market is down right now. People, they take their money from anywhere to make it a little liquid in their portfolio. Of course. We have to take the opportunities. We have to take the opportunities that are right now. I'm so hyped. So I have been preparing by buying notes, by buying pre-sales, making sure that I have in passive income. I have like 10 nodes running right now. I have them for Carve, I have them for Ether, I have them for Myria, for Gala Film, whenever the fuck that's gonna release, fucking Gala scammers. Right, but I have all these things. They will not be all winners. But I see the sentiment change too much. Especially people stop believing in launchpads right now. Right? They stop believing right now. Because it is the complete opposite of altcoin season. And people say, it fucking sucks to be in new launches. Yeah, look at the market. What do you expect? Right? But that is the time when you want to buy. Because if you bought launchpad tokens right here and you participated in IDOs right here, I could tell you it wouldn't look like this right now. That would be sick. But we're at the same place. You have that chance. Right? And too many people are now saying, nah, it's got to be different. Because I am fucking smart. Let me tell you something. You're not. You're emotional. You do not want to be... This is good stuff, by the way. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kaki. But you're emotional. Again, go against your emotions or completely ignore them. That's how you will outperform this market. I know these preach videos, they may suck, right? But I can tell you I'm going to make more. Because this is the time where I see it all around me, people giving up. And hey, I don't mind if people give up. Matter of fact, I need these people to give up right now. We need it. But I don't prefer these people in our community. I want our community to, like, not give up. Alex Beck just made a video and he says, like, oh, do you think I'm going to tell you when I sell? We're not going to sell all together, blah, 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 blah. Like, but you don't have to do it with everyone, but at least your own community would be nice, right? Like, that's who you're making these videos for. Well, that's kind of what I try to do at least. So, yeah, whenever I make a move in this market, I will let you guys know. And in the Patreon, there's a link down below. You can see my portfolio. You can see like a lot of private videos where I go way more in depth and way more personal about what I'm buying, when, why, etc. Plus, you can follow these influencer wallet trackers, etc. So you check that out. It's not expensive, and you will be a part of a nice premium community. But all in all, I do think it is very important to be transparent. And hey, sometimes I will tell you in this coming bull market, like, guys, I'm selling this token. People will fucking hate me, right? How dare you? Like, same thing. A couple of days ago, I made a video and I was trying to explain what kind of altcoins are good to buy and what kind of altcoins are bad to buy, right? And I popped this up. Like, well, this is a bad one, right? Like this Picasso. This is a bad one because this has been going down. Somebody said, like, why are you fighting Illuvium? Blah, 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 blah. Like, again, in this case, I'm not fudding. The chart is just like fucked up. Like, this is terrible shit, right? So yeah, I can talk to you like, oh, but one day it will be all right. Now, guys, let's be real. These kind of things, fucking not buy that. It's trash, right? Don't do it. In a bull market, I will talk about, hey, I'm selling this token. And the same will happen, right? People will come at me, say, you fucking suck. Oh, you're going to sell it. Bro, I'd rather have guaranteed profits than be diamond hands and maybe get completely dumped on, because that's probably what's going to happen, right? So, like Eminem says, be smart, don't be a retard, and let's make sure that we make a great bull market out of it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on. If you're new, hi, welcome, and bye.